Hello, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This is a general message for water signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity, and this is a general message for water signs. Now, water signs at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ace of Swords, and that's reversed. And behind that, you do have the Nine of Swords. Some of you may have air in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But somebody here is having sleepless nights here. Okay, this is somebody here who's been carrying a lot of burden. Okay, that they need to let go of. But with the Ace of Swords here reversed like this, it does suggest mental fog for somebody here. Because I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, this Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, it could indicate some missed opportunity to communicate for somebody here. There could have been some misunderstanding in the home or with the family. For somebody though, somebody was needing to take some form of decisive action because somebody was second guessing themselves here. Okay, somebody's also struggling to kind of articulate themselves or get their point across of what they really want to say. Okay, there is somebody here though that does want to progress. Okay, they do want to be able to move forward. Hmm. For some of you though, somebody could be having an eternal battle going on because they're second guessing themselves, should or I, shouldn't I, kind of thing. Okay, somebody does have limiting beliefs. You know what I mean? Not fully walking in faith. Okay? Or they're hesitating, and that's blocking their full potential of trying to do something. Okay? But you also here, what sign? It could be a reminder, though, to kind of reassess your approach and find ways to gain focus and mental clarity here, especially when it concerns the family or the home, because you need to use your intuition because something definitely is off balance. There seems to be no equal give and take. Somebody could have been secretly given to a child or somebody younger than them, but somebody here is being false. They're wearing a mask. They're pretending to be something that they're not. They're not using their intuition. Okay. Some of you right now are in a position here where, with this Ace of Swords here reversed like this, you're lacking ideas. Or there could have been some misinformation or confusion regarding some information you received. And it could be some bad news. Okay. For somebody though, it can also indicate though intellectual inability, lacking mental clarity. If you're not getting, people see, come see, when I say somebody here is second guessing themselves, right? It could even be through memory loss, okay, or inability to concentrate because it seems like somebody's got a lot on their mind here, okay. Mm. For somebody though, it also represents wrongdoing, okay. Somebody could be making a wrong decision. There could have been some form of injustice or a lack of assertiveness. But it can also indicate bad news, though, in relation to some legal matters or legal contracts. It could be to do with your home or legal papers that may not be favorable to you or could have been to this person in the past. Because there's somebody here who's having sleepless nights, okay, regarding what to do about some idea. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Some of you Aquarius is coming up strong, or it could be Aquarius that's in your family that's going through this, okay? Hmm. But for somebody though, if it's concerning your relationship, if you are in a relationship, this Ace of Swords reverse can indicate conflict or confusion in a relationship, okay? That's why somebody's having sleepless nights regarding this through guilt or remorse or regret. Okay, but they haven't completed a cycle. That's somebody's wish, though, to complete a cycle. But for somebody here, though, there could have been some miscommunication or lack of communication. Maybe simply because in issues in your relationships right now, because people's not speaking up, speaking what's on their mind, telling the truth and shaming the devil. Mm. It could also indicate, though, a more deep-seated kind of hostility here or resentment that somebody's carrying in this family or in this home. And they're not speaking about it, but you're going to have to use your intuition here, okay? Because this could be going on in your home or in your family right now. Mm. But it seems like for somebody, though, there's a lot of arguments. And in some extreme cases here, somebody could be going to walk away because you've realized it's a very destructive relationship, okay? And if you're single, it could even be indicate that you may meet someone soon who may have an attitude or mindset regarding relationships that conflicts with your own right now here, water signs. Okay. For example, if you're seeking a committed relationship, you may find yourself dating someone who only wants a fling or casual relationship, or vice versa. Okay. Because you may find yourself making the wrong decision, though, or choosing potential partners who do not share your values or beliefs, or you may simply not even be in the right mindset at the moment to form a healthy romantic relationship. So, time out. I'm hearing for somebody. Okay, you're not ready. Kumuse. Don't try and force something before it's ready. Okay, every pot has a lid. Might not be the right fit for somebody. Okay. Because for some of you right now, somebody with this four coming out with this ace of so, because somebody was lying. Somebody wasn't getting no clarity or truth or half truth, you know what I mean, regarding a marriage or something going on in the family, right? Because the four of wands here is actually letting you know here that when it's upright, it's all about the happy family celebrations going on, someone's feeling welcome and all that, you know? But for somebody here, though, it seems like somebody here is unhappy in the home, but in a marriage or relationship or in the family. Okay, somebody is feeling kind of jilted, feeling unwelcome in the home or in the family because somebody here could be also feeling insecure, and it's not through. Como se? This could be como se? Como se? This is through neglect. This is through lies. This is through somebody that's having to doubt themselves, self doubt, okay? Second guessing themselves, like I said. But for some of you right now, somebody may feel jilted or a celebration that could have been coming up for a fire sign might need to be cancelled, okay? Could be a party or an event. But because somebody could be leaving home. Como se? I hear, como se? Could be a wanted pregnancy for somebody here that could have taken place. But somebody's feeling like you don't fit in this home or in this marriage or in this relationship, okay? Somebody might be feeling like a failure, okay? Or feel like they got they're lacking achievement. They don't feel they're where they want to be. And they feel like they're being neglected, okay? And the relationship is being unstable, they're feeling insecure, okay? Somebody is feeling self doubt, that your self esteem may be low when it appears like this here, water signs, okay? 'Cause it also represents a lack of teamwork or community spirit, communities or families divided here. Como say, the secret here that took place in the past here, okay? Some of you definitely have to use your intuition here, fire signs, regarding something going on in the family about it being off balance, okay? At some point, somebody was given to somebody, could even been given to a child or somebody younger than them, okay? But now they realize things are off balance, okay? Somebody might need assistance or support themselves right now. Como say? Hmm. But for somebody though, if this is regarding your relationship, the four of wands here that's showing up like this, okay? It does kind of speak to you about coming home at a reunion, feeling like you fit in or being made to feel welcome and supported, okay? Some of you do feel comfortable in your home or in your family, okay? For some of you, though, if you are in a relationship, it's a good, happy family life some of you are experiencing. Some of you could be attending a ceremony of a baptism or just the family coming together, okay? And if you're single, the Four of Wands is also a good omen, indicating parties, celebration, feeling like you fit in. So you should be enjoying single life when it appears as well here for those who are single. Okay? But it also does represent reunions though. So a past love may come back into your life when it appears for somebody here. But somebody's going to be getting some bad news. They're not coming with no clarity or truth right now. They're coming with half truth. Okay? But your intuition's going to be kicking in here, water signs, because when somebody's coming towards you with something unbalanced like this, okay, you're focusing on your work, okay? Your working environment could be more pleasant and supportive, okay? Some of you could be attending an office party, could be coming across somebody here though who's telling some half truth, okay? There's also somebody here though that could be leaving a job or, como se, yeah. But somebody here is resisting some form of change here. That's what I say. The second guess, somebody's having a battle within themselves here. Okay, for some of you, mm, you could be in a situation where though that things were good at one point in the home you was giving or receiving in the home, but something has changed. Okay, somebody in the home could be or in a family here could be going through some poor health. Okay, somebody here seems like somebody's not taking enough time to stop and smell the roses here. Okay, somebody could end up hospitalized. Okay, that's for somebody or needing some home care or assistance of the family to recover. That's for somebody because somebody's having a mental breakdown. Como say? Somebody's having a mental breakdown. Some of you it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and strong Aquarius. Okay, because somebody needed to let go of something that was stagnant. Okay, wasn't going nowhere. Mm. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, subconsciously somebody knows here that's something here was off balance. Okay, for some of you, there's definitely been some form of lack here, Pisces. Somebody was abusing somebody's generosity. Somebody was abusing their power or position in a job. For some of you, it could have been a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and subconsciously you know this. Or there could have been somebody here who could have scammed your hair out of some money. Okay. But somebody here also could be unemployed. Okay. Could have lost a job. Mm. But somebody even could be in a job, but they feel undervalued, don't feel appreciated. Somebody here could be running up some bad debts, though. Okay, because they're making poor financial decisions. Because some of you are second guessing yourself here, but somebody feels very gullible. Somebody could be dealing with somebody who's a kiss ass in a working environment, you know what I mean? And making things off balance here. But for somebody though, somebody subconsciously knows that their lack of generosity or somebody's being very mean or the gifts that come with strings or conditions attached, they're not actually, como se, they don't como se. Everything they do, there has to be a prize or something. If they're not getting nothing out of it, they're not doing it. Okay? Someone in your life may be showing you generosity, but they have ulterior motives, or they may be in a position to help you, but they may be abusing that position or trying to make you subservient to them here, water signs. Okay? And if you are in the position of power and it's you that is doing this, it can indicate that you're using your power for ill means as well here. Okay? Mm. He does speak, though, of somebody who's lacking charity, not very giving, okay? Or hasn't got no community spirit here. Even if they invite you to a party, it's like, no, like somebody should have stayed at home rather than bring that energy to a party. One of those. Mm. But somebody here could be using their power, though, for ill means here. Water signs, okay? Could even be yourself. Because it does speak of lack of charity or community spirit. It can also represent fake charities or scams, like I said, though. Okay? Somebody might need to assess the situation because if you're going to the extreme of being too greedy or mean or other extremes of being too generous or gullible, it can also indicate that you're groveling or being a kiss ass to someone with wealth. Just because they got money, you're kissing ass. What the frig? Eh. Or this could even be somebody of a power of authority or someone is behaving that way towards you. Okay? Vice versa. But if it concerns your relationship, though, here, though, water signs, this Six of Pentacles, subconsciously, here, okay? It does indicate that your relationship lacks balance and that one of you may be dominating the other or abusing your power over them, or that one of you has become too dependent or subservient to the other here. And it can also indicate, though, that one of you may be abusing the other person's good nature here. Okay, and subconsciously you know this. Because for somebody here, though, mm, mm, it could also indicate that one of you may be, like I said, abusing somebody's good nature, but somebody's taking too much and not giving anything back here. Okay. This lack of balance in the relationship here, though, water signs, it could lead to a serious problems if left to not correct this issue right now as I raise it to you right now. And if you're single, Six of Pentacles reversed like this can indicate that greed or meanness may be put in of potential partners because you're not paying. You see, somebody wants to go half, Dutch, whatever. You know what I mean? Ask somebody out and wants them to pay their way. That's for somebody. Okay? Mm. But somebody here who's greedy with money and don't like to spend, that's a put off for somebody here. It is. It is. Es como se. When somebody's counting the pennies and could even walk with a purse when they go to the bars, it's a purse, not a purse. You know what I mean? You're showing the meanness. Okay? For some of you right now though, subconsciously, you know that you might need assistance here or support. Okay? For some of you right now though, if it's not you, then it could be somebody younger than you or a child that needs some form of assistance or support. Somebody might be putting up barriers though, but not having an open and kind approach, okay, to the new potential partners you meet right now because you're using your intuition, you're probably coming across very cutting, you know what I mean? Somebody could be telling somebody when somebody approached them because they've already spirit read them already and telling them, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to be wasting mine. So there's no point. You understand? Somebody hasn't got time for time wasters. Okay? That people taking up their time and wasting their time and talking shit. Okay? Some of you here is skipping past that. Okay? Got to see the same script, different cast. Move on. Next. Como se? Como se? Eh. Somebody though maybe too generous for your own good and letting new people use you or take advantage of your kindness right now here, water signs. But you need to try to find a balance and be open to the possibility of meeting and trusting someone new. But keep your eyes open and don't allow yourself to be played right now. And some of you need to use your intuition. Some of you are definitely using your intuition. Okay? You see them coming. Now, if it's regarding your money and your career, though, it's not a good card to get as it can indicate unemployment for some of you. Subconsciously, you know this. Some of you could be being fired, being undervalued, or underappreciated in the workplace. Okay? But for somebody, though, it can signify someone in a powerful position being generous towards you, but with ulterior motive here. Remember that they got ulterior motives. Whatever they're offering is, they got. It's like you scratch my back and I scratch yours, kind of thing. Okay. Mm. Somebody is in charge though is abusing their power though here, water signs. And if it's you that's a senior in a position in your career, this message is just to remind you to be generous and kind to those you work with, okay? And be nice to people you meet on the way up, as you could meet them on the way back down here, water signs, okay? And if it's not you, you're probably meeting a lot of people that are meeting you on the way up and they're going down, okay? Vice versa. But this could be somebody. Excuse me. Aye. Somebody don't want to hear it. But who feels it knows it. If you feel it and you know it, then it won you because you're in denial and you don't want to feel it and know it. Okay? At the end of the day, those who deny the truth, it's not going to go nowhere. It's going to come round and around like a boomerang. Karma's don't leaving nobody. Okay? And when people refusing to change, he doesn't mean to say God's changed his mind. He's still got his path, and he's not going to change his mind. People can change their mind, but God says to those, man might throw the dice, but it is God who decides what he lands on. Okay, we might think that we're in control, but we're not. Okay, for some of us right now, though, when you actually see, excuse me, that somebody here was in a happy home, happy life, but there was lying, there was deception, they wasn't telling the whole truth, there was hiding, they had secrets in the closet. They don't want me to speak. Uh-uh. Blows. Mm-mm. Yeah, they had secrets in the closet, man. They was hiding shit. That's why things were off balance. Subconsciously, you know this. Okay. There was somebody around you who was allowing things to go a certain way. Okay. Because they wanted it to go their way. But somebody was undervaluing you, taking advantage of you. It could even been in a working environment for somebody, okay? But your relationship, and subconsciously you know this, is lacking balance, okay? And one of you could be abusing their power because of their financial position. That's for somebody. Now, when it concerns though this page of cups here who's showing up reversed like this, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that's younger than you, or somebody has childhood issues here. Somebody could have even been sexually abused as a child. Um, My condolence goes out to all those who are dealing with that trauma. Some of you, it's a broken dream that you had that you wanted but you didn't complete. Okay? But it definitely speaks about bad news though. Because somebody around you could be envious, jealous, being very vindictive, could even be yourself. Okay? But for some of you right now, somebody could be becoming very sexually active or being very promiscuous. Okay? But somebody is ignoring their inner voice or their inner child because nobody knows you better than yourself here, water signs. And that inner child is trying to speak to you about something that you need to address, okay? But some of you are being so busy being a kiss ass, looking about other people's shit that you're not getting round to your own, okay? For somebody here, though, somebody's going to bring some bad news. You could find you fall in love with someone who does not return your feelings because somebody here already got a secret relationship or marriage or elsewhere. That's for somebody. But whatever form this news takes, it could possibly cause sadness, though, disappointment, heartbreak, or sorrow for somebody. Because when this page of cups here is showing up reverse, okay, it can indicate descending into emotional instability, taking a form of obsession, envy, or vindictiveness. Somebody here is going to be very vindictive in the family or in the home. Okay? Someone's trying to be spiteful. It can also represent emotional vulnerability, though, or promiscuity or seduction, like I said. It can also be an indicator, though, of sexual abuse. Okay? This could be going on in the home, in the family, and somebody's lying about it. Como se? Some form of abuse has taken place in the home, okay, or in the family, okay. Hmm. Now, for somebody though, this could have took place in when there was in their childhood, okay. But it could also indicate a young person or child who is young at heart, who's overly obsessed with superficial body image, while ignoring their inner emotions for somebody here. Or someone could be engaged in attention seeking behavior or a bit of a drama queen. Because there may be a water sign, like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You're showing up as yourself here. Okay. Now, the lies, the betrayal that's taking place for somebody here. Okay. This page of cups, it does reflect emotional immaturity, creative blockages, or difficulty in expressing feelings. It may even indicate out of touch with your emotions this person is. Okay. Mm, some of you is avoiding vulnerability. You don't want to be vulnerable because you feel safe. You're vulnerable, people take the piss with you. Some of you are struggling with self doubt, like I said, second guessing yourself. Okay. But in relationship, though, it can point to misunderstandings or lack of emotional depth here. Okay. Because where someone might not be fully open or genuine here with you here, water signs. Hmm. Somebody's not wearing a mask appearing. They're not using their intuition though. Somebody needs to use it to pick up this. Somebody is hesitating to explore new ideas or fearing failure that holds them back. So your imaginations now is not. You got to see it before you can receive it. You know what I mean? Visual. You got to see it and visualize it how you want it. Okay. Mm. But somebody is breaking free from insecurity and reconnecting with their inner sense of wonder and intuition. Some of you are going within, okay, after realizing things were off balance. But let's get the tea. He's telling you here to move in silent here, okay? Because for some of you, there is a thief. Some of you could have robbed or lost, gone through some loss, or there was theft, okay? Some of you, it was physical or emotional theft that somebody stole from you. But someone's telling you to move in silence. If you're moving out the home, don't let your right hand know what you're doing. If you're moving out location, don't let nobody know what you're doing. Because somebody here is in the past was trying to threaten you, intimidate you, threaten you, or somebody here was bothered, okay, regarding some secrets coming out. So they're trying to intimidate you, okay, to threaten you, like you don't come out. But subconsciously, you know this person's a thief. Okay, that's why things were off balance. There was no equal give and take. Okay, somebody was like a Trojan horse, but somebody's going to get some bad news, and you're going to say thank you next. I mean, move on because somebody here was very childish, very immature. There was no equal give and take. This person was mean. They didn't like to spend. So you've been reflecting on this, okay? You've gone within to seek some form of enlightenment. You've reflecting on the groupies that was hanging around, their frenemies, okay? Some of you are getting a closer look on somebody could be nosy and trying to get up in your business, and it could be these friends, these frenemies trying to know what's going on in your life right now. Okay, that's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for water signs do they need to know. Yeah, this bad news is because some of you are moving on. You need to move in silence. Don't let them know what you're doing because somebody here is coping by drinking here. Okay, somebody here is going to receive some shocking news. Yeah, and that's and it's going to end up. They're going to be in the feelings. Okay, when they get this news that somebody's moved on, and this is going to be this jackass. Okay, that got some form of drinking habit or alcohol or some form of addiction. But somebody's going to be getting some bad news. Thank you next. This jackass you're leaving behind because somebody's looking over memories, and it could be somebody that's been arrested here. Okay, this is a thug. This is somebody you're saying goodbye to here. Water signs, okay? You are moving on. Somebody could be getting arrested, but you're moving on from this thug, okay? You're letting go and starting loving you. You're going to be setting yourself free. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what lies beneath this because somebody could be secretly drinking. Como say? But somebody is tired of the drama. Mm-hmm. In a home, the instability of the home. Okay. For some of you, it's right now. In the past, somebody was getting a room, a hotel, a motel, a suite, a business for pleasure, and it was shocking news to somebody. That was a secret. And somebody was trying to intimidate somebody or threaten somebody not to let it out the bag and let somebody know. But subconsciously now, somebody's in their feelings because somebody knows somebody's being promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot free for all, sleeps with your man. Okay? This is somebody here who could be feeling physical or emotional right now. If it's not you, Pisces, this could be going on in your family. Some news that's coming through, some bad news. But some of you already know about this jackass. You already know the tea. Okay? But somebody still needs to check themselves, though, here, Pisces. Because somebody here, the situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop up in flame here. Mm-hmm. That's for somebody. This could be all going on in the family. This could be in your home. This could be in your relationship. Okay? But it's what's in the dark I'm hearing for somebody is coming to the light. Let's see, water signs. Tell me about this tide. What's the tea on this tide and drama here? Yeah, somebody's tired of drama. Of somebody's a broadcast. Okay? This is somebody here in the past was a spiritual hater. They hate on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. Okay? This is somebody who was getting a room in the past. This is somebody who's very promiscuous. Okay? They could be subconsciously coming to you with an offer, but it's all about they being up in their feelings. This person's like comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Because you already know the tea. You see them coming. Wow. So you're uninterested here, Pisces, okay? Not interested in somebody broadcast come back to you now after they've done spend it on somebody else. Now they want to come to you and lean on you. Or if it's not happened to you, it's happening to somebody in your family, okay? You see, ain't wasting time. But somebody's stuck. There seems to be no changes. Somebody's limited here, okay? This is somebody who's impersonate, wants to be you, act like you, dress like you, likes to copy you. These are karmic friends here. They can't fully trust them. There's tension, there's secret competition. To tell you to keep your friends close and your enemies closer here, water signs. Okay? These are people that, even in your family, that's spiritually hating on you. Okay? Your light seems to irritate their demons here. That's for somebody. So let's say, what else is the situation here for water signs? Because somebody here, though, is at a point in their life where there was no equal give and take, okay? There was secrets. Some of you is right now. Your subconscious and the things that are hidden from plain sight, they're often associated with dreams, emotional cycles that some of you are going through. But it is encourage you to self-reflect, like I said, go within, okay? Your inner world right now, because somebody here who's a broadcast could be in a union, a marriage, a soul connection. Uh, Somebody here is broke, okay? But in the past, there was an ending from a spiritual hater who hates on your spirituality to a new beginning. So some of you are now dealing with somebody here who could have had a tragic ending in the past. Yes, somebody here was dealing with the relationship. Subconsciously, you know the relationship's over, who's coming with an offer, who's promiscuous. Okay? You're going through a transformation, and what's dead is dead. Okay? You're uninterested. You already know the tea. This person's coming back with lies, okay, and deceit. Yeah, this is a girl with a snake. Somebody's being charmed or used, and you need to enable or set boundaries here. And don't second guess yourself here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, because somebody is talking. Somebody is interested in the waiting message. It could be through text, calls, emails. Some of you are talking more to somebody, okay? But something here is going to be coming to light about who somebody's talking to here, all right? If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. What other message here for water signs do I need to know? Let's see this person's true emotions here. Yeah, this is somebody whose marriage is ended and they're starting something new, and there's no second chance because somebody was being charmed or used. They're setting boundaries now. Voila. Yep, taking the ones that flipped over. Somebody was reckless in love and sex. Somebody in the past could have popped the question here. That's why somebody could have been in a union or a marriage, okay? But somebody subconsciously has been rejected and knows there's no second chance. So there now who's dealing with a snake and being used needs to set boundaries because somebody here is saying my way. This is somebody who's selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, and up in their ego. Okay? This is somebody who thinks they're better than you or above you because they're in a financial position better than you. This is somebody who's trying to track you now, who wants to get to talk to you, would come with a sweet talk, but you already love yourself, okay? Some of you are closing this cycle and you're not looking back, okay? This could even be somebody you have a family with or children with, okay? Some of you, it's family that you're actually rejecting and walking away from. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message here. What lies beneath all this here for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. What lies beneath all this for water? Wow. Hmm. Someone was getting played here, water signs. Manipulation, there was lies, and somebody was a bit of a control freak. And in the past, there was total drama. Okay, or will be, because this could already taking place now, or is yet to come. This resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Now, for somebody though, subconsciously, somebody is going for a divorce. They're breaking a contract, okay? Because the outcome showing here, somebody's using their emotional intelligence here over this situation and not emotions because somebody here is underneath some form of investigation. Somebody could be investigating somebody here to what's going on, and the game's going to be over because somebody needs to use sexual protection here because somebody's lying about a marriage that they're married. Some of yous right now, some of yous are moving out in secret, okay? There was a tragic ending for some of yous, And for some of you right now, though, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. This is for water signs because some of you were second guessing yourself, but the game's over. A cycle will be completed. Some of you will be getting a divorce. For somebody, though, you need to make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past right now, here, water signs, and don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with confidence, knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. And that's exactly what some of you are doing right now. What other message here for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising? You've got don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. That's where you need to go within here, water signs, because there's somebody here that you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Because your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else here, water signs. So plan to outdo your past, not other people. Because somebody is a people pleaser, okay? And for somebody, though, don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you here, water signs. So show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.